All right, we're back with another. I guess we're just gonna call this the weekly update, and I'm gonna drop these probably once every few weeks or something. But what's on the agenda today? 6-7. I've been seeing a lot of people say this. Don't really understand it, and it just really goes to show people are conformist. You know that example? I'll find it. So, have you guys ever seen this
We
conformity
set up a hidden camera experiment to see if this woman would stand up at the sound of this tone, simply because everyone else is. You might be thinking you'd never go along with this. Or would you?
This is everyone that's doing the 6-7 thing. They're only doing it because everyone else is doing it. And then they're just going to continue this. It's actually
The
quite
Ash
hilarious.
experiment is one of psychology's oldest and most popular pieces of research.
Line here on the left and indicate which of the three lines on the right is equal to it in length.
Lines.
1. 1.
It's 2.
1. Once again, the correct answer is 2.
3. 3. 3.
3.
3.
See how this guy just went along with everyone. That's what 6-7 is to me. But apparently South Park put in one of their episodes.
Around 6-7. 6-7. Oh, hey, Annie.
But honestly, I like the trend because it just points out who the NPCs of life are. You know what I mean? It's like, oh, that person clearly has no soul, has no consciousness. They're just repeating things because other people are. And they find it funny because someone else told them it was funny. Yeah, I don't get it. But yeah, let's move on to another subject. Great White Restaurant. Alright, apparently
They put all Asians
this restaurant
in one
puts
corner.
Asian people in
Cassidy
the
Cho and
corner.
her boyfriend dined at Great White Mill.
And somehow it made the news. I just don't understand it. Now, I'm not condoning racism or whatever, but to all the people that are out here leaving them bad reviews and do like, I get it. That behavior is kind of sickening. It's kind of ridiculous. It's pretty silly to do. But how did it affect your life, honestly? Like, did it legitimately disturb your peace of living? Did it stop you from doing anything? Now, I'm not taking the side of Great White. I'm just saying that this is dumb news. There's so many other things going on in the world that this
Popular
became
Aussie-owned restaurant called
this
Great White
crazy
here
hype
in West
thing.
Hollywood
Look
is
at this.
making headlines across the United
Look at
States.
this, 3.6 million plays, dude. 196,000 likes. Like, bro, this guy has been milking it for a while now. Let's go to his page. Let's go look at this guy. He's been milking this Great White thing for a bit now, and it's kind of crazy. Yeah, I would never follow this guy first and foremost. He's just a giant SJW, which is so funny. He's like, I'm gonna report on stuff that needs to be known by people because this clearly affects your life and living. But yeah, he's been going after this Great White thing for a while now. Like, PSA, be a good person. This person thinks he's doing good by doing this kind of stuff. Like, bro, go donate your time to help the needy if you want to consider yourself a good person. Now, for me, I don't consider myself to be a good person. I don't consider myself to be a bad person. There's times that I'm bad. There's times that I'm good. You know? I just try to stay in the middle somewhere, you know? Try not to bother people, but if someone comes at me, bro, I'm going to come after them. But he's been milking this for a while. Look at this. Great White, Great White, Great White, right? Great White, Great White, Great White, Great White. Like, bro, give it up, dude. Relax. I don't understand internet culture at all. Honestly, it doesn't make any sense to me. Alright, let's go into some Hassan shock collar. First of all, bro, it's his dog. Whatever. I'm not condoning that you should be allowed to shock it. The fact that that thing is legal to buy bothers me. That's what bothers me. It's not that he shocked the dog. It's just that it's available for people to buy and own. And all the memes that come with this, I genuinely do not understand why anyone cares how this guy raises This is like people that get all up in other people's business when they're raising a child, not to their standards. Like, you can't talk to your kid like that. It's like, bro, let them. Like, how does it affect your life, honestly? It doesn't make any sense to me. But all the memes that have been coming out of it have been hilarious. These are terrible memes.
Kaya, please just fucking go. Just stop.
Okay.
So this house and picker situation
like,
has...
Bro, how many people are gonna... Look at this, dude. 33,000. This guy's claim to fame right here is reporting on Hassan News. Like, bro, that one did numbers, dude. That one did numbers because of that. The memes are funny, okay? The memes have been funny. I saw one of, which one was it that I saw? I saw like a Raiden or a Mortal Kombat meme, and I saw like a Last Airbender meme that was funny. But, yeah, it's not that big of a deal, guys. Like, it doesn't really matter in the grand scheme of things, you know? Like, you know what affects your life more? Taxes, alright? The upcoming election next year that they're gearing up to sell you on a bunch of terror. Like, there's gonna be a lot of terrorism and a lot of nonsense paid for by your tax dollars. That's what we should be concerned about, but I don't know. Or I guess Rakai dancing is big news too. Apparently this is big news. It's literally gone to the point where people are just doing that dance right here. People are just doing this and they killing it. What are we doing? I mean, I guess people fell for the 6-7 thing, so why not fall for this one too, right? Like, look at all these people being like, you know what, dude, I'm gonna trend and make it doing this on TikTok. I'm one to speak though. Every time I post one of these types of things, my shit flops. 0 views for like 24 hours. So I've just been posting food stuff. Look at this. I've been hitting decent numbers, dude. I'm getting out of like 500 view jail. Look at this. I'm sorry, did I say 500? 300 view jail. I'm getting out of this. Look at this. Once I realized that I can just post recipes on here and people watch it. Look, I was in that jail for a while, dude. They don't want to hear me talk about this kind of shit. They don't care about this stuff. They don't care about my life. They care about the food. So I'm just leaning heavy into the food. But, yeah, follow me on TikTok if you want. If not, whatever. No big deal. I'm just having fun. What else could we talk about? Oh, I dropped my, I'm going to be dropping my Wolfenstein playthrough. That game was interesting. When that lady went into my room and was a cuck, sitting in the chair watching the main character fuck, I was like, what is going on? She's dropping so much truth about consciousness and dreams. And by the way, the worst part of sobriety, what the fuck are these dreams, dude? Bro, I've been having the most insane dreams. I kind of want to just start smoking again because I don't know how we did this as youngsters, waking up from these crazy ass dreams and just be like, you know what, dude, I better brush my teeth and get dressed and go do my... That's crazy. But I understand why people do drugs, to get away from the dreams. But yeah, dreams have been insane lately. But in that game, it was kind of interesting that she went on a whole rant, and it made me start thinking about conspiracies and how they just blatantly put things out in the game. Like the Mars moon base or whatever in that game is like, bro, I have read about CIA stuff like this. Maybe they're just putting it in. And I look at the Bethesda logo and I'm thinking Black Cube of Saturn. Interesting. I did beat Dishonored. Game was mid. Alright, it wasn't that good. I don't understand how it got such a high score back in the day. It really wasn't that fun. The story wasn't even that good. Plus the fact that you got to go around sneaking and doing a bunch of stuff. Yeah, not the most exciting gameplay. I'm not gonna lie, not the most exciting gameplay. I played better games. Okay? But it just goes to show you what people will do. The evil that people will do in the name of doing good for humanity and to come into power and to benefit themselves. Very unfortunate that I found a numkey command that also happened to be mute in OBS, which I completely forgot about. And so it goes from me being muted to me not being muted. So I was like, you know what? I'm going to put the first episode up and then I'm just going to give my recap, which I do. Sneaking around the whole game to get the good ending, not really that worth it. But it just goes to show you the sneaky nature of another Bethesda game, which I'm not going to play another Bethesda game. I need to figure out what game I'm going to play next. Oh, in other news, BattleBit actually got a upcoming update. Last time they updated was in March 2024, almost 24 months ago. I think it's 22 months. This game was great. It was a lot of fun, but then they went from doing monthly updates, constantly adding things, to getting too comfortable and deciding we're not going to update this game anymore, because this was the last one right here. I'm not really big into early access games because every time I support one, they go off and do something like this. But this one had a great track record, so I got it. And then they just stopped updating, and I was like, oh, that sucks. I got had again. But they released an announcement last Monday that they're going to be updating it, which is going to be interesting. But back to games we're going to play. So the games I'm thinking about doing is, I think, Darksiders, the War Mastered Edition. I think this is on the table, right? And the other game, because I'm trying to stay away from Bethesda games. Those games are getting a little bit too boring for me. You know what I mean? It's like, oh, we're going to sneak around again. I didn't even expect Wolfenstein to be a sneak around type of game. But I was going to play Metro 2033, but that looks like a sneak around type of game. So we're going to put that in the back burner. And we're just going to go ahead and look at the installed games here. Now, Alien Isolation sounds like a sneak around game. But Death Stranding, alright, Death Stranding is high in the list of games to play. Or I might do Remnant. I heard this one was pretty good. Not really a sneak around because you're going around killing things and upgrading your armor so you can kill things harder. Sounds like a much better game. It's gonna be one of those games, bro. Definitely don't go look into the history of plastic surgery and who made it popular and why it was rhinoplasty. But yeah, I think that's the end of this episode. I think I've been going for at least 10 minutes. So, yeah, enjoy. Remember, like, follow, subscribe. Tell me what you want me to cover or talk about. I'm going to be doing these like weekly or semi-weekly. I don't really know. There's not that much going on. I'm not really going to cover news and streamers because that's boring. We're just going to follow and talk about silly trends because that, and yeah, I don't know. I'll see you in the next one.